questions do you ask them? You guys always ask what questions to ask, what questions to ask. They're general questions. Men like to talk about their future, their plans, right? You want to get inside his emotional underbelly, but you want to work up to that. You ask him A or B questions. Do you like this or this? What do you think of this or this? You ask him for his opinion, those types of things. But you got to use your intuition to know what he's into and figure that out, right? You guys are women. You're smart. You know how to read the environment better than men and read his micro expressions and what excites him. So do that. But when you are on for a dating app, for example, right? I see some women who write things like, a great first date would be if we go for a hike together, we this, we that, right? I know you all are we oriented. You're looking for that emotional commitment. Men like to feel more independent, right? So instead of that, talk about your feminine value, demonstrate it almost in a story-esque mode because men are more visual, right? Almost like you're describing a movie scene in the I form. What do you like to do? I like to sleep in on a Sunday and then wake up and make my favorite meal. Something like that. Ask some questions, right? Because then men feel useful to answer it, but make them more niche, right? Say something like, if you had $860,000 and you can only buy one item, what would it be, right? I've also said things like, what would you go to your friends for advice for? If you were mayor today, what's the first thing you would change, right? Small things like that make a man feel competent, but he also has to prove himself to you, right? He's in the position of respect that you're asking him for his advice, but he's got to prove himself. You can ask something even about his inner underbelly, right? With the last woman you interacted with, what do you wish she did more of? Okay, so now you're getting into his emo world, but he feels the power.